Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Leashed on a podcast where I'm leashed onto a certain topic for 15 minutes or more. I'm a little sunburnt, just a little sun-kissed. But today I wanted to talk about this little instance that just happened to me, and I think it's the best. I was journaling about it to digest my emotions on it, because I think it's a very heavy emotion that I'm feeling. I'm planning to go to the gym, let some more emotion out, because this is true. This is who I'm meant to be. Yeah, this is me. Greatest Showman. Haven't even seen it, but I love me niche social media websites. If you guys know anything about me, I have Substacks at PrickyVX, PRICIVX. I post all my inner thoughts on there. If you care to see what I'm thinking about, go follow me on Substacks. I don't even care. It's open out there. Is it better to speak or to die? It's better to speak. I'll say that 5 million times. I love Substacks. I love Goodreads. And I love Letterboxd. I love Letterboxd so much that I'm hoping to be a Patreon, because I love Letterboxd. Actually, I won't be a Patreon if they get sold to Netflix, because F that. But I will be a Patreon if they stay independent. So if you want my money, Letterboxd, listen up. And I love Letterboxd so much. Why? It's so organized. I can rate movies on a scale of 1 to 5. I can like movies. I can put tags under movies, where I can put tags on where I seen the movie, who I seen the movie with, any tags. I follow this girl that she tags every movie that made her cry. I follow this other girl who tags movies that are gay. I love seeing what other people think about movies that I either love or movies that I hate. I hate, but I'm a cheerleader. I rated it I rated it half a star. But there's people out there who is their favorite freaking movie. I love The Odyssey. I read some reviews where people rated it 2 stars. The Stranger Things movie. We were all on the same brave wavelength with that movie. I hop on Letterboxd today. I'm golfing with my brother. We're golfing in my friend's backyard. Mind you, my nervous system is already up here, because I went to a restaurant at my local country club where people I don't want to see work there. So I was already on 10, because I was really afraid that I just would have seen them. Thankfully, I didn't. I just threw my tea. My tea is essential to the story. Thankfully, I didn't see them. So my friend's fixing up her floors, so I didn't really go to see her, but I went to go golf in her backyard, because she lives on the freaking golf course. And so I'm with my brother and his friend, my coworker. Shout out freaking JS. If you know, you know. And we're playing, and I'm already asking the question out loud, why is my nervous system, one, overreactive, knowing that I was in the same, not even a mile vicinity from people I don't want to see? How do you guys not give a fuck? Because, mind you, I'm around 2 boys. So I'm sitting there asking, how do you guys not give a fuck? Genuinely, I have lived my whole life. My nervous system is wired to give a fuck. I give the biggest fuck. I hope I'm sitting here saying this, and me in 2 weeks is making an episode on how I don't give a fuck, because I give the biggest fuck. And I'm sorry I'm saying fuck. I give the biggest care. I give the biggest damn. Somebody says nobody asked, I asked. Nobody cares, I care. I care. And why? I don't know. Will I die young because of my nervous system? Hopefully not. But regardless, I give the biggest freak. We're going to go back to skip for that. I give the biggest freak. And I hate that I do, because I've made so many decisions because I care. And it sucks when I'm engaging with someone and they're talking to me as if I don't care about something, because I do care. They're sitting and talking to me as if I didn't already think about scenario A, B, and C. I thought about the D too. And girl, I'm gay. I was thinking about the D. So I'm thinking about everything all at once. All the time. I really love that movie. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Maybe my top 5. And for the record, guys, because I can make my own episode about my favorite movies. My favorite movies are Dirty Dancing, Past Lives, Soul, and The Odyssey. As of right now, those are my 4 favorite movies, with Dirty Dancing and Grease being tied as my favorite movie of all time. My current favorite movies, I've got Soul, because I rewatched it and I remember how much I love that movie. That's my favorite anime movie. That's my favorite Disney movie. The Odyssey, my favorite Christopher Nolan movie. My favorite long form movie. I don't watch movies that are over 2 hours because I can't sit there and watch it, but I did for The Odyssey because it was good. The casting was amazing. The filming was amazing. The soundtrack is good. I listened to the soundtrack on my way home from work. I care. Okay? I care. So I go on Letterboxd, because I want to go see what the reviews are for that new Heartstopper movie, because I was planning on watching it. And I see somebody, I spy with my little eye, somebody leave a review that I haven't seen leave a review in over a year. Leave a review of them watching Dirty Dancing And the review, it goes something along the lines that's like an oldie but a goodie. Shout out to the guy that I watched this movie with. Smooches. When I tell you, I sat there, I seen it. It was on a par 3. Pulled out my pitching wedge, stuck it onto the green. Made par on that hole because I two-putted because I was just so in my head. I could have birdied it, but I parred it. And I sat there and I said, I can't continue the rest of my day. And that's where I'm here talking to you guys. This happened like an hour and a half ago. And I've sat there and talked about it with everybody that who cares that I give a freak. And I sat and realized I care. I care about it. And that is okay to care. I care and it's okay to care. But I don't need to shut my day out because I care. And is this a little bit of gentle parenting? Yes. Am I going to tear up? No. So I sat there and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to talk about it. But honestly, I'm not going to let myself cry about it. Not because I don't want to feel feelings or because I want to be fucking sociopath or whatever. No. I'm going to allow myself to exert this energy somewhere else that benefits me because crying won't. Talking about it, other people won't. Posting 5 million things about it won't. Making a podcast episode where people could possibly relate will. So that's what I'm up here doing, is talking about it, because that's what I do best. And I started to realize, I got a little petty at first. I was like, you know what? I'm going to like their review of it. And then what even aggravated me more is that I'm the only person that they're following, and I'm their only follower. And they had the audacity to still leave me. Like, we're still following each other. Right? They could have left me as a fan, right? They could have gone on the app, seen all my reviews, been like, I don't want to see this. Unfollowed me, but still left me following. Okay, that would have been a sting. But to still follow me and have me follow you? Girl. So, I did like theirs, and then I blocked them, and then I unblocked them to show my brother what the review was, and then I followed them. And I didn't even mean to follow them, so I blocked them as quickly as I could right after. And I think my biggest thing that I can convert my energy into talking about this episode is just realizing how much at the end of the day I care about what they think about me. They could have, for every reason in their mind, in their well-being, just posted a review in the movies the same way I do. I post on Substacks thinking nobody's going to see it. I post on Reddit thinking nobody's going to see it. I post on X thinking nobody's going to see it. I post on these niche social media apps thinking nobody's going to see it. Even though digital footprint exists, I just believe that nobody goes out of their way to see what I think about on these niche social media apps because they know what I think about on TikTok. They know what I think about on Instagram. They know what I think about on YouTube. They know what I think about on Spotify. They won't follow me into that great beyond, into like the deep, vast darkness of where I'm actually thinking, right? So I sat there and I'm like, you know, these apps do mean a lot to me because it's my raw, authentic self. Like if I'm sad, these apps are the first thing hearing about it as actively as my journal is because those apps are my therapy. And seeing someone leave a comment of the very last thing that I want to hear, oh, like, F you, I'm watching your favorite movie with somebody else and we had a great time. It was the biggest, like, I say slap in the face, but then I realized I don't need to take it personal. I mean, they were just doing what? The same thing I'm doing on that damn app, leaving a review on a movie that I love. What do you say fuck me for? Like, you know what? Like, nobody comes after me because I'm leaving those reviews. Why do I need to come after them? And, you know, I talked to some people and they're like, oh, they're just doing that to get in your head. Funny because, like, in some way my wish came true because I went to the restaurant thinking I was going to run into them. Yet I ran into them in a different way that I didn't expect. So that's where it's like, on my last episode, I said that opportunities come in ways that made like a Trojan horse, right? These opportunities come and you don't think that they're opportunities or they're like signs or that they're warnings or that they're the thing that you very wished for until you look back at it. Like I could have sat there and been like, well, I didn't see them in person. I never saw them in person. I saw their car and like I knew that they were working, but thankfully I never saw them. I didn't even see them for a glimpse. I hope that they didn't see me. You know, like I don't need to sit there and think that because I didn't see them but I was worrying that I was going to see them until I realized I saw them online or I saw what they were thinking about. Okay, I just went to the gym and now I'm back. Let out my emotions. Welcome back. This is proof that, yes, I'm somebody that gives a fuck. I'm somebody who cares. But at the same time, I'm gonna live my life. They're gonna live their life. I'm gonna pick my shit up and keep going. I'm sweaty. just broke a PR and hit the Stairmasters for 30 minutes. Am I going to feel it tomorrow? I probably am. But if anything, that is just a reminder of the luggage that I dropped today. I dropped my bag. Did I fumble the bag? No. I dropped the bag. And even though I dropped the bag, all my shit came out. I was a mess. I was a wreck. I zipped it up and got on my flight. And with that, you're going to see shit you don't want to see. Let that previous little example be a tidbit of that. But you also have that power to turn around. I can sit up here and try to pick apart why that person decided to post after a year not, why that person knew that I know the way that app works. You get on that app and the first thing you're going to see is reviews from your friends, and I was the only person that they were following, so I know that they saw my reviews. Or I can live in that belief, or I can live in a belief that they didn't see any of my stuff. They posted that review in the same way I would post a review in the intention nobody's going to see. I could sit there and believe nothing. Whatever it may be, that's my business. And I think you guys should take that as a sign that when shit happens, it's up to y'all to build what you want to believe it in, what reality you want to choose. For me personally, I'm going to believe that I don't give a freak about them, and I let out any emotions that might have arisen. Whatever power that I felt that they had over me, I released that today because I control how I feel. I control my mood. I control what I see and what I don't see. So I blocked them. Don't want to carry that negativity onto my niche app any longer. I'm gonna go wash my face. I just realized last episode, it's a Korean skincare brand. I think and I said Japanese letters. I don't know why I said that. I felt incredibly terrible after I said that for getting it wrong, but it's my mistake. I don't speak Korean, so I don't really know what the letters translate to, but I'll get back onto you guys. I'm gonna wash my face. I got a cute little sunburn going on. Consider this video just me trying to show you guys that I have rough days too. And even though I have rough days, I try my best to turn them around. And I realize that this advice could end up in the lap of those who have hurt me, or those who have wronged me, or those who are evil. And I understand that my audience is so vast that my only goal is for you guys to be happy. And that's saying that I don't know who's on the other end of this. I don't know who's watching this video. I don't know what screen I'm broadcasted on. I could be on somebody's living room TV. I could be on somebody's phone. I could be on somebody's Apple Watch. Whatever it may be, I'm really glad you guys take time out of your day to just listen to me talk, to listen to my day, to see me sweaty, to see me overwhelmed. I want to be here, be that big sister, be that friend, be that celebrity crush, be anything you guys want me to be, because as mendable as, personalities are and life is, I also know what it's like to just be online and want to see content that self-improves. Do I know, my flaws, my weaknesses, my strengths? Yes. And this podcast is a very, very visual progression of all that. If you listen to my older episodes, you'll not only see me look differently, you'll hear a different voice, you'll see a different audio setup, you'll see a different room. Every time I go through someone in my life, I mean, you can see it reflected back. I know I look a little lethargic. I didn't know I had it in me to hit the Stairmaster for 30 minutes. And, it's just incredible. I was upset like not even 3 hours ago. I was upset about something I had seen, but I could have let my day go to shit. And I almost did. My brother was like, do you want to keep golfing? I was like, nah, man, like, I'm just not feeling it. But I just don't think golf was what I needed to uplift me and make me feel better. And I was talking about it with my friend, and she was like, this is the start of your villain arc. And I don't know. Stay tuned. Let's see what comes out of this letterbox review. And, it's awesome how niche, my references are, or if you guys have been here for long and you guys know my examples. I was talking to somebody and they were referencing Chipotle Girl. And I want to reference, I think a lot of people can look at, I understand how I can get the perception that, oh, I'm like some player or some horn dog, or like I can't stay in one place at one time. But I do like to try just life at all different aspects. I'm still young. I ain't got no ring on my finger. Y'all see rings? So I do believe in that. Every opportunity is out there. I just have to grasp at it. Like, it's like, you know, like when the superheroes are like catching after drones, and like when they catch it, they kind of like are swaying. Like, that's just what I think life is. Like, I just gotta kind of like hold on to a drone, and I might sway. I might let go with one arm, be holding it with my pinky, and then like I'm back on the drone. I'm gonna be on the drone the whole time because I'm up. So with that being said, oh my gosh, I don't know where I was going with that. I had a brain fart. I understand how, you know, how in one week could I have the guts to go give this girl that I guess I looked a little familiar, my number to be bold, and then also try something new with somebody. I say new. It's new to an extent. Try something new, and then also miss my ex all at the same time. And that's where I say, welcome to Leeched On, a podcast where I'm leeched onto a certain topic for 15 minutes or more. And today, you just witnessed me have a rough day and how I turned it around. So I hope you guys enjoyed. My lips are burning. I'm sweating. And if you guys liked this episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe so you can see more of this. At the end of the day, I'm just a human on this floating rock. I'm 18 years old, and I like to document my life, and this is my audio and visual journal. And let's get back at it next week. Bye. I'll see you guys later.